You're listening to the July 15th, 2019 reading of Blossom Goodchild's channeling with the Federation of Light.
Good morning. Continuing on. You have spoken of topsy-turviness and upside-downness often. In our news, it's been revealed that the leader of the biggest child trafficking organization in the world has been arrested, which will lead on to many celebrities being uncovered for hideous crimes committed. Is this what you've been speaking of? Thank you.
Welcome, dearest souls. We find ourselves ever closer to your thoughts and sentiments. For the closer we are able to connect with you all, the more we are able to understand things from an earthly perspective. We are able to read your thoughts more clearly now that the energies are settling and blending.
Are they settling? Doesn't necessarily feel like it.
Yes, the initial ones are, which have made a clearer pathway. Yet energies rolling in shall continue a flow, filtering through now, to lift you up, build you up, and pave the way. We shall address your question first and foremost. This is indeed that which we have been speaking of. The arrest of this gentleman will open the biggest can of rancid worms and uncover movements that one could not possibly conjure up in their darkest nightmares. This is why we implore you to hold on to your light, to shine in your true colors. Because when such news is presented and brought out to the public, it will certainly be necessary for you to do so. For a while, there will be much culling of what can be and what cannot be divulged. For indeed, many will be so appalled that there is a possibility of much uprising amongst the people. People, as we have said, will not know what to believe is true. For much will seem literally impossible for a human being to stoop to such levels. There are many celebrities fearing for their lives and not knowing where to hide for safety. Yet, it is law that you reap what you sow, and may we say, some of the seeds that have been sown by so-called people of status are far from what one would or could possibly expect. So much is to be exposed, and when it is, each shall then open up to yet something else. For it is not just within the said child abuse, trafficking, that is to come out. All of this shall lead to uncoverings of manipulation of your people. We would go as far as to say slavery of your people. Those with a great deal of power and money have taken advantage of their position, and now they shall have to deal with the repercussions of such. We can say without question, it shall not be a pretty sight.
It all sounds rather horrific, and yet you have prepared us for such for a long time, and now it seems it is here.
And this is why, dearest Blossom and all, we have continued to shower you with our love and express the essential need for you to discover the light that you are. For without knowing within inside of yourselves, it will be very difficult to cope with these coming days, for they shall hit you like a ton of bricks. Please know, we are not trying to be negative. We are simply preparing you, for this is not a small matter that will just roll on by. This is the beginning of the change, in a way that can be tangibly experienced. There shall be no more, well, I'll believe it when I see it. For as trials that have already taken place shall reveal, there is no going back now, and your world is about to turn on its head. Again, it is our purpose to continue to express the absolute necessity for your strength to shine through. when things come out, when souls cannot deal with these things. It is then that you must remember who you are and why you came. It is then you keep saying this to yourselves over and over. I am the light. I am the love. I am. Over and over, repeat this within your being. For not only shall it give you strength, it is the call that goes out into the beyond to gather your tribes together and be one. A united soul of love. And through this knowing, you will be encouraged, and you shall feel the love and the backup from all angels and light beings, and sources from other worlds. For they too have been waiting to hear this call. From you. I am the light. I am the love. I am. Billions of light forces from everywhere shall heed your call and come to join you. They too have been preparing for this time. And it is here, dearest ones, it is here.
Far out. My heart is all aflutter. May I ask where you stand within all this, just in case we need beaming up?
We are with you 100%, all the way. For this is what we have been preparing you for. We certainly do not feel that we have done our job and we'll be off then.
Well, that's handy to know.
We shall be where we always have been, in your hearts.
I guess what I'm asking is, within all this, when all these atrocities are out in the open and uprisings and upside-downness, etc., are taking place, can we expect any tangible assistance from you?
There will indeed be signs of what is to come. Signs not only from your skies, yet other phenomena also. We are in this together.
When you say other phenomena, what do you mean?
In that, with this strength you bring forth, you shall also allow yourselves to step deeper into your true beingness, which will provide you with powers and abilities that have been in slumber.
Darn, I knew I shouldn't have thrown out my Superwoman outfit.
Psychic abilities, healing abilities, knowings that you didn't know you knew shall be in the forefront of your everyday movements. It will seem as if the training is over, for want of a way of describing, and you, warriors of light, are ready now to walk into the field. You have been preparing for this for so long. You have waited so diligently. You have had times when you thought you would give up and give in. Yet here you are, ready. You are ready. All is in place. This waiting has been relevant to the jigsaw pieces being put in place, and the picture, although not of the prettiest, is complete. Yet let us say, and this is of much importance, although that which will be revealed will feel so grim and mind-blowing, for it will blow your minds, dearest ones, know with every particle of your being that what is taking place is necessary. It has to be done. It has to come out into the open. It has to be cleared in order for you to move into the golden land. You are in it now. Yet the darkness must now leave forever, and it shall. Revealing to you, opening up to you, the golden layer of light that you are now free to live within. The golden layer of love that was buried upon your planet eons ago. The rightful and fitting energy of your divine Mother Earth is once again to hold her own. to shine, to thrive, to dream, to love, to be. Dearest souls, be yourselves. The moment of glory is upon you. How we have waited, like you, to be this close.
I can certainly feel the energy pounding through my being. Any other advice?
Trust your intuition. Ask yourself if what you are presented with is truth or lies. Do this by taking a few deep breaths and feel that which your heart is telling you. This is the only way you will know.
Sometimes I've tried to do that and I'm still unsure.
Then breathe some more. Sit with it for a little while longer and ask for the answer to be felt by you. There may be much conflict and discussion among many as to what is truth, and not only that, the correct way of it being dealt with. For so much anger and hatred will come up to the surface for many, and it is your light and love that needs to balance these energies out. We do not expect you to experience this for yourselves, but there will be much delving into your knowledge base in order to understand the bigger picture, and even more understanding to be required in order to be able to forgive from your heart.
Yes, I know it may be tricky to understand where these beings were coming from to even conjure up a notion of certain behaviors, let alone be able to just forgive them.
Yet, may we then suggest you forgive in a general manner? Offer out the energy of forgiveness as a whole for all that has taken place, to all that are in need of this love. Perhaps do not focus on any particular event, should it be that your mind finds that too difficult. Yet, as we say, send out loving forgiveness as a whole to the whole.
Thank you. I think many may benefit from that suggestion.
Again, we say, this is the road to your freedom. So in the toughest of times, know the outcome is of, for, the highest good. That which is to be will allow you to know a peace upon your planet that she has not felt for so long, that the feeling is almost forgotten. Yet it shall be as if a spell has been lifted, as in a fairy story, and the land shall once again be
full of sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows.
Oh, and so much more, Blossom. So very much more.
Whoa. A wave of love so strong just washed over me. It made me cry.
Then imagine, dearest ones, the love you are to experience when the most immense wave of love flows over and into your planet, showering everything that resides in and upon it with all that it is. Love, changing everybody, everything, forever. It shall arrive at the divine moment, when it is most poignantly in position to do so, and be released.
Many ask if this is the solar flare that is widely spoken of.
It is part and parcel. We have spoken before of your Son, that you are aware of, being the gateway to the divine source. Therefore, this divine wave of love has to come from within it. So yes, we confirm it is tied up within the solar flare that is to come.
Tied up within meaning?
Exactly that. A part of all that is involved. For once this wave begins to flow, there shall be more to follow.
Oh, I haven't heard of that before.
More so in the sense that once the wave has been sent out, it shall be like a ripple effect upon the planet, and also as if releasing the initial wave allows then the breakthrough, the freedom for the energy stored up behind it to flow through also. This encounter shall fill your beings with a love that you had forgotten what it feels like. Yet instantly you shall remember the moment it touches you, and indeed be home. We love you. We are with you.
Beautiful, my friends. In such gratitude, in loving service, I am.